You're it's Purp back with another Purp show. Purp Show Season 2, Episode 3, The Road to 1K. Welcome everybody if you're just coming in. Um got a couple of guests coming in, but not really guests, they homies. Uh One being LB and the other one PB's coming in shortly. You know, he's always late. He's the white guy that's always late, so you know, yeah, you could just introduce yourself, LB.
What up, what up, what up, man? Glad to be on the Purp Show. Season 2, Episode 3 is about time. Well, I should have been on the season premiere, but it's all good. We ain't gonna be crying over here. Glad to be here and gonna see what we're gonna talk about. Enjoy life.
Right. All right, we got PB in the chat. PB, you're in the chat, but you're not on the panel. We got some issues. But shout out to Rolliver. He told me earlier he was gonna, stay up a little bit later than usual. I know you got work in the morning. I appreciate you stopping by. It's been an interesting night. Well, actually, interesting. Was it 24 hours? Yeah, last 24 hours has been really interesting. Got into a bunch of altercations with a bunch of EU weirdos. That's what we're gonna call them for now. They're EU weirdos slash Phantom Menace slash. I guess you could call them. Was it discounted
what, what
geeks and gamers members?
I forgot what I called them earlier. What did I call them? Man, I forgot. Unpaid gatekeepers of the EU.
Right. And it's crazy because you made mention of something like people think you're clout chasing, and it's just like your channel is bigger than theirs. So it's like, how does that work?
I want their idols' attention. I want them to talk about me in videos so I could get subs.
That
Bro,
shit's just like we got real life issues out here, and just people just take this fictional things like too serious. Like these characters, this world isn't real. People act like it's real. It's so annoying.
yo, bruh, acting like I went out there and said F Obama or something, bruh. Like they like respect the EU. No,
Nah, bro.
I
No.
don't care about it. Deal with it.
And my biggest issue is just people just jumping into shit that has nothing to do with it. Like OG Star Wars, whatever her name is,
That's a
like
woman.
Yeah, yeah. Because like I don't know if you saw Mad's
No,
Mama Bear's message saying like, oh, she's one of the top personalities in the fandom, blah blah blah. Like nobody knows who you are.
bruh.
I'm sorry, but nobody knows who the fuck you are. Nobody knows who the fuck I am. So it's like, what is you talking about?
Yeah, bro. Like I'm not trying. I'm not trying to like, you know, act like I'm something I'm not. But like, bruh, I don't know who you are, and like, come on, bro. Don't act like you don't know who I am. Like, come on. Like, I'm not big, but people are aware
you
of who I am.
Yeah, you was on the original, three what was it? Some black guys in the drunk. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Now it's the Dark Council. I'm not gonna get into
yeah,
that and whatnot,
yeah, bro.
but it's just like people inserting themselves where they don't really need to insert themselves, like, and they don't even watch your content because I know that for a fact.
Yeah, yeah.
So why would they sit there and just call you a hack and this, that, and the third? Like that's like me. That's like me going to good example. That's like me going to OG Star Wars channel, be like, oh, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, blah blah blah. But I never watched none of your videos.
Hey, man, I'm a hack, bro. I'm the hack that be getting in people's feelings.
Hero reviews was good. Salute. But yeah,
I'm
it's just pathetic though, man. Like these is grown ass people, but I think they
yeah.
grown. It's just like they just take shit too serious, way too serious.
Uh huh. Yeah, man. I mean, I be I be ruffling feathers, man.
And it's like you said earlier. It's just like what was it? It's like they could throw shots at like Disney, Star Wars people and people involved with that, or just people just regularly on Twitter. But as soon as somebody come at them, they got all defensive and oh, you shouldn't come at me like this, blah blah blah, and then their whole energy changes. Like I don't like that shit.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Hey,
That
man.
shit was
I ain't trying to get all racial about things, but it's
nah,
just
fuck that.
we just different, bro.
Yeah, all right. And it's crazy, but these fandoms and stuff like none of these people like really like, especially if you black in these fandoms, they don't fuck with you, bro. Like you telling me that you know Ri- uh Ryan Kennel's more entertaining than Lord Callis. Like Lord Callis's production is a lot better than like Ryan's, but yet you know what I'm
he
saying.
he don't
Everybody's in that yeah, everybody's in that same circle, but like he should at least be at like 5K. You know what I'm saying? Like
because he on ride jocks.
yeah, it's crazy.
I
But
mean, honestly, I mean to be completely real with you, like I know it won't happen, but like we should like be sticking together more. If
yeah,
like
and that's what I said. Like I would like to see them step out of that, like say out of them circles, because that's the only like way you gonna grow like that. You know what I'm saying?
exactly. Because I
You know
mean,
what I'm
like
saying? Like
Star Wars is a big community, but like everyone's stuck in the same section, and it's like
mhm.
it's only so many videos people can watch.
Even looking like Abu Nas, like yeah, it's entertaining to watch him like talk about Star Wars, but like I had no idea that he was into PC gaming, and he's actually nice. And watching him do that is just more entertaining than watching them like talk about Star Wars. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like like a lot of these dudes do got talent, but they want to stay stagnant in certain areas. But it is what it is. I like everybody growing at the end of the day, so I'm not going to tell nobody to do some shit. Like that. I see the potential in everybody, even though some people don't utilize that potential and whatnot. They just waste it. But
Yeah, man. That's why I stepped away from them people, bro. Like it's because like man they just they got issues with people that don't agree with them. Like me and you, we probably agree on what maybe 30% of the stuff, but we don't be in here fighting and about to kill each other and
yeah,
insulting each other. It is what it is, bro.
and that's why I like our group. Like you, PB, Zod, Mad Squirrel, Stevie J. Everybody literally just does their own thing. Let me not forget Proper because we forget that he's a part of that shit now. But you know, um, you know, that's like it's just like I don't understand. It's like beating a dead horse. Like how much can you just talk about a certain subject or like just for that long? It's just you don't feel drained at all. Like because me, that would be draining as hell. That seems like a lot of energy,
It
and it's like
is.
they just fish it for shit. Like when the whole news of Palpatine being a clone, they blew that shit out of proportion. Like y'all could just ignore the shit and just let it die.
Yeah.
But but apparently Star Wars is dead. But they got the most to say about it. Like it's crazy. Every day. That's why I was like, I had to start muting people.
Yeah, man. I mean, I mean, I don't follow any of them people anymore, man. Like, and I got a lot of people on mute too, cause it's like, bro, I don't want to hear about this all day, man. I mean, you could talk about whatever you want to talk about, bro. But I don't gotta. It don't mean I gotta read it or watch it.
Hold on, let me answer. Bond Miller. Bond Miller, are you how'd you find my channel? Or you been subscribed to me? Because your name looks familiar. I'm probably tripping. But he asked, would y'all want to see The Wire season 6 if done right? Um Honestly, no. I think it ended it just fine. You know, don't need to go back and touch that. You don't really need to go back and touching that.
Honestly, I don't fully remember how the Wire ended. Didn't McNulty like leave the police force? Like everyone had a
Yeah,
happy ending.
it is a little fuzzy for me too, but yeah, I think wasn't the last episode where Omar died too? Or was that within that season? I think.
Man, I really
I'm
don't
gonna go back.
remember.
I'm gonna have to get back to you on that, Von Miller. I'm about to go back and rewatch the whole shit.
Like I remember, wasn't the last season? What or was it the fourth season that did like the education stuff?
Yeah, I think that's when they were at like it was like summertime and some shit like that. Or I remember season 4 a little bit. It's been so long since I've seen that shit though, but I
Yeah,
just
man. When did the Wire end? Like over 10 years ago.
yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah, the Wire ended season 5. Yeah, no, that's 2008. It ended. Yeah, man, over 12 years ago. Wow. Yeah, 12 years ago. Ended March 2018. 2008.
Let's see what PB said. Shady, Shady Sadie. That's a whole tongue twister. Shady Sadie said Galaxy Edge was busy on a Tuesday. I think they're still okay. Right.
Yeah, they're okay with the coronavirus too.
Well, PB, where you at, man? Hurry up. Try and get into these topics.
Is Zod streaming tonight?
I don't think so. He didn't get back to none of us in the group chat. Oh, let me see. Nah, he didn't. So I'm assuming he's not. He's probably gonna stream tomorrow though. Cause I think he said he's gonna do Tuesday and like Tuesdays and Thursdays. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, my days are so off.
Senate salute. I'm surprised you up. You don't got school in the morning. Senate, when do you graduate, yo? Are you still like? Are you in your senior year yet? That's the best year. They don't. You literally don't do shit. I loved it.
Man, I my senior year of high school, bro. Like, yeah, I didn't do anything. Like, bro, I literally went to school wearing basketball shorts and whatever T-shirt I could just find laying around, and like in my duffel bag, and that's it. Like, I think I had 3 electives. Like, I was a student assistant for 2 of them, and one of them was like TV
Mm.
production, bro. I did nothing my senior year, and like,
Did you did you have that? What's the face? What's that shit called? When you go to school for half the day and you go to work and that like.
nah, I didn't have that because I still needed like full credits to graduate because I messed up so bad in ninth grade. But like
Mm.
the good thing was like when I was messed up in ninth grade, in 10th grade I did like online classes and stuff, so I got like all the
That's
required
interesting.
stuff. So that senior year, man, I had 3 electives, and even like my English class, man, I used to come in class to English class after the lunch. Like I used to come in late, like 30 minutes late. The teacher
Mm.
never cared because I got an A in everything.
Mm.
And yeah, man, senior year was great, man. I finally got a car. I got a car when I turned 18, bro. You couldn't tell. Even though I went to a white people school and like they all had like Benzes and stuff, but you couldn't tell me my white Mountaineer wasn't greatness, bro.
Yeah, man. Like I was surprised I made it out of senior year because I failed like the first year. Yo. Like I just didn't give a fuck.
Yeah,
Like I
ninth
was
grade. Ninth grade for you? You said?
no, I said senior year.
Oh, the first semester.
Yeah, because it's like I was getting Fs. Like I was failing all my classes, and like teachers just like, oh, you just do book work, and I'll double the points or whatever the fuck. Cause
Yeah.
I wasn't changing for gym. I was like, yo, I'm tired of this shit. Like I just want to graduate. Like I want to do like the bare minimum. I did the bare minimum, and still graduated.
Man, like I remember now that you reminded me, man, I was so bad at like algebra and geometry in high school. Like in when I was a senior, like they put me in like the slowest possible math class that would like be required,
Yeah.
and I still had issues. And then like the last semester they transferred me to another class, and man, the teacher, she knew how hard I was trying, and like she basically gave me the answers on the final exam so I could pass. Like I always said, man, I have to repay this lady somehow. But like I gave her a hug at my graduation. I was like, one day I got to repay her. So one day it will happen somehow.
Yeah, it'd be like that because like my high school, they went by levels. So like level 5 classes are like, the lowest you can go, and then like level ones would be like the honor classes and stuff. Like I had an opportunity to go into like an honors history class, but I was like, nah, I'm good
Yeah.
off that. Um, but I did mostly like level fours, some threes, and mostly fives and shit. And that shit caused a lot of issues among like students and stuff because people just judged you right off back, like, oh, you a level five, blah blah blah. But like we do y'all tests and stuff, and we can do it better than y'all. So it's like y'all
Yeah.
ain't learning that nothing that different. But anyways, um,
Enough reminiscing about school.
yeah.
Yeah. So glad I'm done with that.
You see what Bon Miller said. There was rumors of writers having an idea for The Wire season 6. Been watching your Power and Snowfall videos for a few weeks. I appreciate that, because my Power and Snowfall videos have been doing really well, and I'm psyched for season 4 of Snowfall because they about to get into the Bloods and Crips and stuff. So it's definitely gonna be a bloody ass season.
Man, we might have to do a school session next week on the stream.
Yeah, just reminisce through school and shit. Yo,
Yeah.
like I always we have like 13 periods altogether. Some of them are like it, it's not it still equals out to like an 8 hour day, but like when you hear 13 periods, it's like, oh, that's long as fuck. But I always got eighth lunch, which is there's fourth period lunch, eighth period lunch, 10th period lunch, and 12th period. Like eighth was the best because it's like right in the middle of the day. If you got the shit like early, you're fucked. If you got it like at the end of the day, I'm not. No, I ain't beat for that. But every time, it never failed to like every um lunch that I was a part of. We had that one black table. We was lit as hell. We was always the loudest. We didn't give a damn.
Yeah, the good old days. Well, honestly, I ain't like high school at all.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
you. But yeah, y'all check out my, clothing line here. I know it's been sitting there for a minute. I got some hoodies. I got
Yeah.
leggings. I got leggings for the bitches. Got. Let me see. I made this one. I didn't realize I had a white version of this also.
Gotta get Mad Squirrel some Purp leggings.
Yeah. You got this, and then you got on the back, you got Purp right here, and on the back, you got 420. You know what I'm saying? Some fancy shit. Uh, I just added these. Let me see. Just added these here. These Perp Gang shirts. One for in case you want to match with your missus. You know what I'm saying? Your significant other. You know, um, then I added this new hoodie right here. I got this new shirt right here. You might have seen this on my cover, my Twitter, on my cover photo, whatever the fuck it's called. So it says don't get out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? It's a work in progress. I'm working on making some Yerp shirts because I know, it's gonna change over time, but
Man, that whole process of putting shirts together, man, it's so tedious.
Yeah, I
It's,
can't even do that shit. Like, you have to do that shit on the computer. Like, I can't do that shit on my fucking phone because it always just like messes up and shit.
yeah, man.
Always.
Like, cause Teesprings, man, it's like, man, like how y'all back in, like you gotta. They're updating it slowly, but it's just like so many basic things that they just don't have, man.
Yeah, like
Aggravating.
this one place, like this one site, they got like everything, like hats, like snapbacks and shit like that. But you had
Yeah,
to buy all that stuff and whatnot. You can't really like sell nothing, or at least I didn't really look through it like that. But
yeah,
yeah, yeah, Rolliver, I know you fuck with the bathrobes and shit and shot glasses. This motherfucker be getting caked on stream and shit.
yeah.
Salute, salute. Yeah. Still waiting for PB to show up. I don't know where he at. I guess I could start without him. Let me get this up real quick. Let me figure this out. Start with the first one since I still got Rolliver in here. He fought. So let's see. Share screen. So now we got the first little images of the Batmobile, and of course, like any other comic book movie, whenever, especially Batman, gets the most criticism, before the movie even comes out. Uh, I see a lot of people saying like making Vin Diesel jokes, acting like Batman wasn't driving shit before Vin Diesel was even born. Uh, But for me, and a lot of people are saying they don't like this look. They're not liking for me, and it's just like when I look at this as they're going for a very more practical Batman. It doesn't look like it's going to be too over the top. It could, like, the villains could still be over the top and stuff and whatnot, but as far as the universe surrounding Batman, it's going to be very grounded, still like the Nolan movies. And it seems like just with the suit and the car, they're taking influences from all different types of Batmans, and pretty much, which I'm cool with that. Everybody makes this or complaining about, oh, he's a billionaire, so he should automatically be able to make this, that, and the third. I was like, no, like that's not really realistic. Just because you're a billionaire doesn't mean like that shit still takes time and stuff. And you're still want to stay low key as possible. And that's why I never liked the Tumbler, to be honest, because like the Batmobiles are always supposed to be stealthy. You know what I'm saying? And driving around a tank, you're not being stealthy. You're trying to get attention.
Yeah,
But
yeah. You make a good point. Like the tumbler is not a small thing at all. Yeah,
yeah, it's just like that's not practical at all. Like I understand, yeah, it's a tank and nobody really gonna fuck with that or nothing like that, but nobody was really nobody in those three movies was really like a threat to him to even like nobody sat there. I could be wrong, but nobody sat there with like an RPG in hand and whatnot, about to blow some shit up for like But I do notice that the back of the car is a little bit opened, which might be teasing that this whole car gonna get fucked up.
yeah,
It's I'm pretty sure because it's a year two Batman, so he's gonna have to go through some shit, which I'm cool with that. Like him, like I have no issues with that. Warner Brothers is obviously thinking about the long game because who's to say after this trilogy they won't do more movies with Robert Pattinson because he's still young. I'm tired of people saying like, "Oh, let's get this 40 or 50-year-old." I was like, no, like they're trying to do what like
yeah,
Marvel's doing with Tom Holland because now
yeah.
Tom Holland could play Spider-Man in front.
I ain't even realized he was 33. I thought he was younger than that.
Yeah, so he could play
Yeah,
Batman for a good like 15 years if he really wanted to.
yeah. Absolutely.
And like, I just look at like what he's been doing indie wise and the roles that he's getting now. Like he was in a movie with William Dafoe last year. Now he's going to be co-starring in Christopher Nolan movie. So it's like obviously Hollywood sees something in him
Yeah.
that and or else they wouldn't have cast him as Batman. But of course, this always happens. It happened with Michael Keaton's Batman, and it also happened with Heath Ledger's Joker when those first images started coming around. You know, uh, People hated it, but as soon as the movie came out, it was the best Batman movie of all time. So that's exactly what's going to happen with this one. Shouts to Captain Pennsylvania, King Sloan.
Captain Pennsylvania missed my rant because he preferred to play Call of Duty.
Yeah, Cap has to Cap. You gotta go back to that stream. Get give LB his watch time back. You know what I'm saying? Because you kind of just missed
I,
out.
I went in on Captain Pennsylvania right after he left.
And I'm excited about this movie because I feel like they're really going to go. It seems like they're going completely different, but still familiar. Like they could have easily copied off the Nolan movies or even copied off like the Ben Affleck shit, or you got to kind of reinvent the wheel with these movies, or it's just gonna be stale. Like, what's the point?
Yeah. I mean, every Batman movie is going to be compared to The Dark Knight, unfortunately, regardless. I mean, it is
Yeah,
what it is. But the beauty of comic book movies is this: like, there's so many different, you know, versions of these characters. Is that you don't have to do the same thing every single time when you do a reboot.
right. They can get a pass for it pretty much.
Yeah,
And I feel like we're gonna get one of these Batman movies like every 3 years, maybe not every 2 years. I don't think they're gonna come out every 2 years, just because of how their schedule is. I guess I don't know.
yeah,
That
probably
makes
three,
sense.
4 years. Yeah, 2 years will be crazy. Like,
I Yeah,
well,
I
not
think
crazy, because they people do it, but like they need to stop this every 2 years thing.
yeah, that is a pretty like it seemed that like 2 years does seem like a long time, but like not it's really not depending on what type of movie you're going for. Like if it's like a big budget, like and need that it needs some time and
Yeah,
whatnot, but it should be interesting. I definitely think they're going to announce something with Superman very soon. I think they're just waiting for Flashpoint or close to that date to announce it.
yeah,
'Cause-
yeah,
But I'm liking that where DC is going as far as their slating, because like it seems like they're confident right now, because or else they wouldn't have put out all these release dates and stuff for all their movies and stuff. It seems like they got a vision of where they want to go. Because I always said like I feel like they had multiple ideas on the table, and the first thing with like the BVS that failed, so they have to scrap that and now go to Plan B. Because I feel like all these studios have to have at least a Plan B for something and shit. But
we'll see. You got more DC faith than I do.
yeah, I feel you because like they because we could be honest, like they don't got good credit right now.
Yeah,
Because Man of Steel, I still like Batman vs Superman. I think still rewatch it now. I like it more than when I first did, but it definitely is a movie that drags. Justice League, I haven't rewatched that. Um, Wonder Woman is still the strongest out of all of them. Then I would say second would be like Aquaman. So if they would have just did Man of Steel, Batman, then Wonder Woman, they'd been fine right now. But you know, it's definitely gonna be interesting these next 2 years though with DC and Marvel. But yeah, I'm hopeful for it because a lot of people are just saying trash in the suit, like saying his ears are too far back. He has a big head. I was like, he looks fine. Like that, it doesn't bother me. Like
and
the
and
suit
that
looks fine.
and that's my issue with these pictures and these behind the scene videos is because look, it's not the final it's not the final product. And that's why I hate it. Cause like when you put this stuff out there, it's gonna get judged to death. And people are gonna get these, preconceived, thoughts on these things. So that's like if I shoot a movie, bro, there ain't gonna be no Instagram, no Twitter, nothing, bro. You ain't seen nothing to the trailer. I'm gonna be like Christopher Nolan
Mm-mm.
2.0.
Right. And like his suit is just it makes sense. It's like people be like, "Oh, he's a billionaire, so he should just have everything." And we don't even know if Lucius Fox is in this movie. He could possibly be like make a secret cameo or something like that, or maybe tease to the end. Because what could happen is Bruce in this could have just made all this himself, and everything get fucked up, and then Lucius says, "Oh, you need my help. I used to be a friend of your father's, blah blah blah," and
Yeah.
he'll start making stuff for him and whatnot. But you know, um, yeah, it's just people just nitpick so much with the shit. Like they be like, "Oh, this shit look trash. This looks but like once it's in motion, it's gonna be a whole different story. And then so it's like I don't expect a trailer for this for at least. All right, Oliver. Cool. I appreciate you popping
Yeah.
out.
Take care, Oliver. Good night.
I mean, but yeah, it's just I'm waiting for that trailer because that's gonna be the make it or break it for it. Because if they fuck up with this movie, there's no coming back. There's no coming back. But I don't think they will though. It's just nothing. I just have a strong feeling that they're gonna get it right this time. That's just me. But I understand like they don't got good credit, so it's just like Marvel has better credit than DC right now. So like Marvel can, throw whatever out in the air and it might stick. It's most likely going to stick, I should say.
Yeah,
Stories by Irish.
I'm looking at
Oh,
this man's work. Like, he did Cloverfield. Okay, and the Planet of the Apes, the last two.
yeah, those were pretty
Yeah,
good.
Cloverfield was straight.
I like this.
The Planet of the Apes movies, like, I
I,
don't
I
like them, but they're well done. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I like the Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I thought that was the best one out of the three.
That's the
The
second one,
war,
ain't it?
yeah, the War of the Planet of the Apes. That had some cool moments, but I think it kind of fell off towards the end. But
Mm-hmm.
it still was a good story overall. Like I think it was one of the better Planet of the Apes. Like because I was never interested in Planet of the Apes until I watched that. Like so you
Mm-hmm.
never know. Let's see.
All right, Cap.
All right, Cat.
That's a better excuse than Call of Duty, bruh.
Gotta shoot some more dudes.
Bruh.
It's all good, yo. Cap's that guy, man. You know what I'm saying? Be safe, bro. You playing Call of Duty.
Biden, what up?
Biden touch. I see you sniffing babies and stuff.
Shoot, Biden touch happy. Biden touched a lot of states on Super Tuesday.
Oh yeah. See,
Yeah.
I don't follow none of the politics stuff. All I know is that it looks like Trump is about to get a second term. I don't know.
We'll see. Well, yeah, we ain't got to talk about all that.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, let me see what Bond Miller says. We could have a Robin in the new trilogy. Yeah, I heard that like that's a rumor that they might be teasing that. I don't know, because this is a younger Batman, so I guess they could tease him, and then Robin comes in at the second movie, because at that by that time he probably like Robert Pattinson's Batman would probably be at like year 5, so it only makes sense. But who knows? That would be interesting. I want to see like a dope ass Robin in a movie, not no not the bullshit that we got in those what's it Batman and Robin shit. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this movie. Definitely, most definitely.
Always, I mean, I he's a good director. I mean, he did good work with the Planet of the Apes movie. So like, I'm not gonna be like, well, whatever. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Cause I think
I
he'll
mean,
get the I think he'll get the action scenes better done better than Christopher Nolan. Cause I don't think Christopher Nolan has had a direct action. Like he can make a good, great story, but like those action scenes in those movies just. Batman Begins was cool, but then when you get to like Dark Knight, and then it comes off mad stiff and shit. Pause. But
it's funny because like, man, when Batman Begins, I saw Batman Begins in the theater, but like, I wasn't excited to go see the movie. I just, as far as I remember, I just went to go see it just because, like, I know I wasn't excited for it. I mean, a lot of people wasn't really excited for it after the last couple of Batman movies because that movie took a while to make some money and it didn't even make a bunch of money, to be honest with you.
mm,
But like, so I mean, I guess my excitement for Batman movies, like Batman, I would say is my favorite DC character. But like,
no doubt, no doubt.
I've never been a big DC guy to be like, oh my goodness, Batman. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, I think after this slate of movies, we're gonna start seeing more of the other shit like Green Lantern. Because I do want to see a Green Lantern, like whatever. Like I know they're working on a TV series and stuff, but
what's
what are you
up,
gonna say?
stories?
Oh,
Stories by Irish.
salute, salute.
Is story by Irish a male or female? Oh,
Uh,
okay. I see the avatar. Definitely
yeah,
female.
yeah.
My bad. My bad. My bad. I
Trying to
mean,
get canceled.
you can't assume. You can't assume these
Yeah,
days.
and you can get yourself in trouble and shit.
Yeah, yeah, you're getting in big trouble these days. I mean, I had to ask because I remember Terrence video about Chris O'Donnell, so
Oh boy, Terrence. I gotta get Terrence on the stream one of these days, but I'm waiting for the perfect time or whenever I can find him.
Yeah,
Because he don't got no damn Twitter, which would
and
would make
he don't know how to answer emails and send emails or receive them or none of that. So yeah, yeah.
PB. You're still in the chat. What's going on, buddy? I need to get your input on this. Besides saying the car is bitching. But yeah, that shit look like because it looks like the hood like it could be hiding guns or some type of guns in the shits. I think they're still there. They could be possible weapons. I would like to see like this Batman with an AK just driving out the window. Just I never had a problem with Batman killing. I thought it was pretty cool, but I understand he's not the type of person to kill. I think that's kind of funny that he's just like, all right, been Batman this many years. Fuck it. It's about time to kill these motherfuckers.
I'm
They
trying to
keep getting.
I'm trying to remember. Was it you or Terrence that was debating me about Batman killing? Because I remember we had this
Uh,
big debate on Zod's stream one night.
it might have been Terrence.
It was somebody that kept arguing with me about Batman killing in the Dark Knight.
Let me get this next thing up real quick. It's gonna be gaming related, so I don't know how long I'll stick on this, but you see. The beast box, I should call it. Let's see. The beast
Give me
box.
a second.
All right. Dun, dun, dun. Batman killed in the dark. Yo, PB is funny as shit. Let me bring this up real quick. I wanted to talk about the Xbox Series X. This information's been out for a while now. They just put out a little bit of specs. I think there's going to be more details as the year goes on. But you know, for all my gamers in the chat, if you're a gamer, what is your platform that you play on? Do you play on PC? Do you play on PlayStation? Are you an Xbox person? Let me know. Let's see. I appreciate all the subs, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate you, King Sloan, for subscribing. I mean, that means a lot. PC, PC Master Race in the building. PC and PlayStation 4 for the Senate.
All right,
Damn.
I'm back.
All right, yeah, because I was asking people like, what do they play, like their preferred platform to play on. Senate got it all. He got the PC, he got a PlayStation, and he got a Switch. PB's PlayStation. I don't know why y'all be on PlayStation, bro. PlayStation low key whack, bro. I'm sorry. Besides, if they didn't have the exclusives or stuff, that's the only thing that's really like, if it wasn't for the exclusive, eh, but
No, bruh.
yeah, bro. But nah, this information about the Series X has been out for a while. I just wanted to wait till live stream to kind of talk about it. 12 teraflops, that doesn't mean anything. But that does mean it's pretty fucking powerful. And this these consoles are gonna be pretty expensive. Not too expensive, but variable refresh rates and all that shit, and quick resume. The most interesting feature about this is the smart delivery, where say if you bought Halo, you'd only have to buy that version of Halo. So when you got like the Series X or the Series S, which is going to be their low end console, which I feel like a lot of people are going to be buying into that more. But because PlayStation's kind of in a tough spot. They're waiting for Xbox to say their price, because I think they were saying that the PlayStation costs like 450 to manufacture. So they're either going to have to sell it at a loss or make $50 off each console and just price it at like 500. But I also heard that they're making like two different versions of of a PlayStation, just like Xbox, which is that's technically smart, because if these and that's why this console is shaped like that, because it has all those fucking components and all that shit. It needs a lot of ventilation and shit, which I'm cool with, like the tower design, because it's something different. I don't know what that fucking PlayStation gonna look like. I hope
Hey,
it don't
hey,
look nothing like.
all I know is this PlayStation better be able to lay flat, because I'm not gonna have space on my what's the TV stand area.
Yeah, because
If it's something like that.
I know that the PlayStation's gonna have to be pretty big too, also. But if it looks anything like that dev kit, which is probably not going to, because that shit is ugly. I was like, y'all could do better than that, because I know it's not gonna look like that. But I'm cool with this design. But I was talking about the smart delivery, where you put if I bought like a Halo Infinite for Xbox One, and I went to go purchase a Xbox Series X or a Series S, it automatically be on there, which I feel like PlayStation is going to adapt that too, which is that's a really smart idea, but also might have drawbacks because now developers and stuff could keep like $60 on a game for a lot longer, sort of how like does. Like Nintendo games will be like $60 forever. They'll never like really go down in price and whatnot. 'Cause they're greedy bastards.
Sure.
I mean, that's a no that's a no brainer just because like PlayStation is a worldwide brand where Xbox is like limited, but like that's gonna change this year because Phil Spencer has been going to like Japan and stuff, but Japan is still iffy about that. I don't see them buying any American products, like, to be honest. So besides an iPhone or some shit, like.
I just seen you 20 away from 1K, bro.
Word, 2020.
Man,
Let's go.
we, that can definitely be done within the next week or
Yeah,
so. Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
trying to get there by 420. Have a
yeah.
nice little.
Oh yeah, that'll definitely happen. Absolutely.
And when it does happen, when I have my 1K stream, definitely got to get the old crew together.
Yeah.
P- PB has finally showed up, Mr. Late Ass.
What's up, cousin?
Yeah, I got here just in time. What up, cousin? I heard somebody talking smack about PlayStation.
Yeah.
But hey, but now, but being as grown men as we are, we don't really need to choose. You can get both. I'm not going to get a PC. Like people always like, oh, I should just build a PC. No, Oh, I hate
Like,
computers.
I feel you on building a PC, but man, PCs don't be reliable when it comes like compared to a gaming system, man.
Yeah, it just
How many
works.
times do you want to update?
Exactly.
Yeah, and I know like
Oh, I just want to play the game. Nope, you got to update.
and I know MacBooks aren't really like meant for gaming, so I was like, I'm not gonna go shell out X amount of money for a MacBook. And it doesn't run games well. But
No, I don't buy Apple crap. That's why I call them crapples.
you know what I'm saying? I give Apple only one credit with their tablets and shit. They do optimize their shit well. But other than that, they're very basic. I can't do basic.
Like I got a man, I I got an iPad. It's cool, but like the thing with the updates, man. Like for example, I got a Logitech keyboard that works with it, right? And then they dropped
Uh-huh.
this update to the OS a few months ago, and like now the keyboard it barely works. It works, but like sometimes you got to take the iPad off of the keyboard and reconnect it so it works. And Logitech like doesn't have a solution for it. It's just like,
uh
man, it's
So
ridiculous.
they want you to buy the Apple keyboard and shit.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And it ain't happening.
Yeah,
I
man.
got to
Like,
be able to buy third-party accessories.
but yeah, it's this generation of game is gonna be interesting. Because I'm thinking that Xbox might jump out the window with this Series X and price at like 600, which I think it might be steep. But if they're coming out with a lower tier Xbox, that I think they could price that at like 299 and go in between the PlayStation. That might shake things up because people are just gonna go with whatever's cheaper at the end of the day. So it's like, and that's the only reason why, like, because going into last generation, Xbox had all the momentum to just have a good launch and stuff, but like they kind of fucked that up with the Xbox One, with the whole DRM and you know uh all this shit. And PlayStation, I'm not gonna lie, definitely killed them and took advantage of that. And that's what's crazy, like with just the gaming industry, like it could sway either way, because when it was the 360 and PlayStation 3, like Microsoft was stomping PlayStation to the ground. Even with the Red Rings of Death, people were buying like multiple Xboxes and shit and whatnot. But
Yeah,
they
because of
barely.
the red rings of death. That is why. They're like, oh, it's dead. I'll just get another one. $100. Boom, there we go. Oh, it died. I'll get another one. I still have the PlayStation 3 that I bought in 2011. Works
Oh, you
like a dream.
well, you got the backwards compatible one, or you got the slim?
No, I didn't get the backwards compatible one because they weren't around at the time and I couldn't
Oh
find one
yeah,
that
that's right.
was used
Yeah,
during
they
that particular Christmas.
discontinued those. But that's and but that's what I said. Like if Microsoft like kind of it seems like they're listening to the people now and listening to the gamers and like they're kind of getting away from that whole entertainment box thing, which I didn't have an issue with that, but it definitely at the end of the day, gamers just care about playing games. So it's like
Right, right,
uh,
right. I
yeah,
agree.
so they just kind of shot themselves in the foot with that, and you know like PlayStation could come out the gate and fuck up too, and but
Like
they
like they
got enough.
did, like they did with the PS3.
Yeah, yeah, because like they priced it at $600, and that wasn't good.
Yeah,
And
that's expensive as hell. I was like, yep, I ain't getting one of those for a couple of years. Shit.
Yeah, they really missed. Like, bruh, like $600 for a gaming system, and like
yeah,
just think about like right now you spend that much.
That's with one controller.
Yeah, right now you do that. You got to get a extra controller, buy the game. Then they're gonna sell you. You got to buy the downloadable content and all this other stuff.
Oh,
Bro, you spending like
and,
$800 at least.
and that's why I'm kind of like interested with the Series X because now you can use your Xbox One controllers with it. So all your old accessories will work with this too. So I'm like, all right, that's pretty cool. Like everything moving forward and backwards and whatnot. And I think you could even use the newer controllers on the Xbox One and stuff. So that's interesting. Um,
that's what they're missing. I wanted backwards compatibility for all the controllers. That would have been
yeah,
spectacular.
yeah, because
I mean,
like
all you need for like to take a PS2 controller to a PS3 is like some little adapter to plug it into the USB port. Boom, there you go.
and I am glad that they're finally switching to USB Type C for the ports and stuff. Like fuck this whatever the USB Type A shit. That shit's so trash. I hate that
Hold
shit.
on, hold on. What? They're switching from the regular USB thing.
Yeah, like because now the standard is USB Type C.
Oh, the bigger
Oh,
USB.
Yeah, like the one that's
I mean, they'll
reversible and
charge
stuff.
faster.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're reversible.
yeah,
I didn't know that.
They're universal. It's just
they don't,
like a oval shape.
yeah. They don't got the pins or nothing like that. That's why I like. That's why I love like ever
Okay,
since when I first got my Note 8, I was like, yo, I love USB
man.
Type C.
That's
Shit's
okay. So that's the problem I have with those USB things. Like for my S7, like
mm,
they go out every few months. They either stop quick charging or they just stop working. Or you gotta put it
yeah,
in a certain angle. It's like, man, I
yeah.
go through so many cables.
Those pins be breaking and shit. Like it should be annoying.
Yeah, man.
I got so many of them just sitting around my room and shit. Like they're just like obsolete. So I do want to get a cord for my Zune though. I still have a Zune. I just got charged a bitch. Like I just gotta be able to like get
You
another
know, I
cord.
found a cable for my S7 that is reversible.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I was like, oh shit. And then I don't know when I bought it, but the wife found it on the shelf. She's like, hey, here's some USB cables for your phone. I looked at it, I was like, reversible? What the hell? So I plugged it in, unplugged it, flipped it 180, plugged it in. I was like, son of a bitch, man. This is spectacular. Can do this shit in the dark.
Right,
So
right.
they
And
make them for that micro size or whatever USB, but you gotta search for them, I assume. I don't even remember where she got them. She probably got them on Wish.
like yeah, man, technology's getting crazy. Even with like when phones started to get away from the headphone jack, it's sad, but it's just like I don't pay more than like not even like $100 for my headphones. I got like $30 pair like Bluetooth, and they
They,
sound amazing.
they need to come back because I got these Bose headphones, bro. They
Hmm.
ain't cheap.
Yeah,
Nope.
yeah. Like they try to like they'll try to get sometimes they'll try to give you those little dongles, those little adapter shits,
Yeah.
but like that's it's still not the same. Like, but with wireless charging now being like pretty much mainstream too. Like you got like my charger right now is like a 25 watt, but you can get like mine's doesn't support the 40 was it the 45 watt. Like they got chargers they got like the 45 watt fast charge and shit. Like technology is getting crazier and crazier. Phones are getting bigger and bigger. It's starting to fold now. Like I was messing around with the S20 Ultra. I was like, damn, this is a tall ass phone. It's very narrow, like it fits in your hand fine, but
Bruh.
it's just fucking
That,
tall.
that, that
That's
phone
just
that phone the
tall.
size of a water bottle, bruh.
Yeah, that shit tall. But yo, like you'll get spoiled by that 120 hertz refresh rate. Like that shit's so smooth. But I like if I would had to choose, if I didn't get this Note 10, I would have just got either the regular S20 or the S20 Plus.
Oh, you,
You know, 'cause
you big. You selling those perp shirts a lot. I see.
yeah.
Big money.
Rolling in that purple cash.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm trying to. You know what I'm saying? I'm reaching
Link
that
is in the
1K.
description, yes?
Yes.
No.
I think
Damn it.
no, it's not. But it is in the ticker. So, if you could
Perp
follow the
don't do all
ticker,
that.
I'll do all that later. But that's why I put it in the ticker. I put everything in the ticker. I put everything in the ticker. You know what I'm saying?
Excellent. Type it in, send a donation, support the cause.
I'll even show y'all once again the merch, Purp
The
apparel,
beautiful, beautiful
season one.
merch.
Man, just imagine
More,
all the women you could get wearing one of these shirts.
yeah,
And,
like
and, and women, just imagine how you would look in those perp leggings. Just think about how you would look looking in that mirror.
yeah, they do price these shits bad high, but it's
Hey,
worth
hey,
it.
hey, 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 hey. There's
It's worth
no cost on perp gear. Okay?
it.
Like, seriously. Just think
The
about it,
only
ladies.
place where you can get that perfect purple color.
Look at that.
Yo,
Look at
this
that.
this chick has this chick has no
Hey,
butt. Like
bro,
she's
you're
a
trying to
little
sell the
car.
product. Come on now, bro. Come on
I'm
What
just
now.
are
saying
you
if you,
doing?
This guy here.
I'm just saying. I'm not trying to shake. I'm not trying to shake. She got her stomach's on flat, so she got that, you know, thighs looking right. But look at that. That's nice. That's nice. You could rock that
So
at
what, are you
work.
supposed to
You ain't working out.
request some thick lady for them to put your leggings in?
Nah.
Like,
But
I need the thickest model you got for my perp merch, please.
I think this will be a lot of people's favorites because my catchphrase is everything is trash. Everybody loves trash. Um, if you want to get yourself a coffee in the morning, I got the mug. You know what I'm saying?
Man, just think. Your man or your woman come to breakfast. In the morning, and she walking in the door. You having your coffee. You could just smash across the head with a perk mug.
And it'll just be one big mystery.
Yep. I'll be right back.
100% satisfaction guaranteed.
I think this shit's slow as fuck.
That
But
means that the
hey,
mugs don't
saying.
leak.
And hey, if you don't feel like shelling out a lot of money, you know what I'm saying, or if you want to buy something, go get yourself a perp sticker. Slap that on your windshield or some shit. You know what people do on their bumpers, and you know what I'm saying. Uh, what else I got here? Let's see. I'm gonna have more stuff coming. I'm gonna probably make some new shirts and whatnot, like every month or
So,
two.
did you draw this font up or what?
It's an automatic font. I
Interesting.
like I like this little overall print shit. It's got perp across the you know what I'm saying? You can get this one for your ladies, you know what I'm saying? Get like a big ass, you know what I'm saying? She could just chill in it. Yeah, so
Uh,
it's a work in progress. It's a work in
I
progress.
missed what the Senate said before. He said, I'm General Grievous when it comes to coffee mugs. This will be a fine addition to my collection. It's a
Here's a
Star
new
Wars
shirt.
quote, guy. Yeah, you must be fans of the EU. You don't watch the movies.
Yeah, I'm not. Apparently, I'm not a fan of Star Wars at all. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not going to claim that I am. So, I'm not a fan of shit. To be honest, I'm not as crazy. Then we got the don't get out of pocket shirt. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these people be getting out of pocket. You got to put them back in place. And you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God,
So yeah, man, that's
that's
that's the
terrifying.
merch. So we got some. Next topic is.
The next topic was Perp accidentally hitting the back button.
Nah, it was like
What?
I accidentally removed myself from the stream because
How did
it's
you get
fuck.
put at the bottom?
I have no idea.
What? I didn't know that
Hold
could
on,
happen.
hold on.
What?
Oh well.
That's so weird. I've never seen that happen before. Anyway,
Yeah, it don't matter now.
it doesn't
Uh,
matter.
no. Let me get to our next. Let me get this set up. PB might like this. Well, actually, we'll wait all the way on that. We'll probably. Hmm. Yeah, we'll go. We'll get to that
Yeah,
last.
that Batmobile was bitching.
Get to that last. But LB might like this one. Definitely going to be reviewing this. Let's see. So apparently, Jadakiss is dropping a new album this Friday, which is damn Ignatius. I was like, when I first saw it, I was like, I hope I'm saying that right, Ignatius. Um,
I
you
mean,
know,
probably.
yeah.
You have the right melanin count to say it appropriately.
Funny as
I mean, I don't know any songs by this guy off the top of my head,
so
but I
LB,
know a bunch of the names on this list.
what you think about this?
I'm back. I just pulled back up. So I see
Oh, okay.
Jadakiss put up track listings. Okay, so they keeping the Pusha T track on. Okay.
Yeah, because I was like hunting season. Yeah, I definitely heard that one. Pearly Gates. That's probably gonna be a crazy ass intro to keep it 100. I don't know who Justin Jesso is. Ty Dolla Sign. That's gonna be a song for the bitches. Um,
Nice way to sell your leggings merch, Perp.
I'm sorry. It's the East Coast shit to me. Like we're a lot more vulgar. Like you know what I'm saying. But I don't call bitches to their face. We call them hoes. But anyways,
Oh
uh,
man.
but Angels getting pedicured with 2 Chains. I think that song's gonna be fire just by that name. Like
That's quite a
2 Chains.
title.
Kiss the Sky, Rick Ross. Rick Ross is gonna be doing Rick Ross shit on there. It's probably gonna be a Justice League track. Uh oh, they got
What?
a skit in here. They got a skit in here. My condolences. That's gonna be interesting. Government
Why do you think
cheese.
it'll be a Justice League track?
That's producers.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like 10 of them.
okay.
You got John Legend. 13 tracks. I think that's pretty dope. I'm surprised. Well, I'm not surprised that he didn't go like 20 something tracks and stuff because everybody
I was
because
gonna
of
say that
streaming.
seems small for what people seem to do nowadays.
Yeah, because they think more streams and it's a cheap way to just get people to listen to more of your tracks. And blah
Well,
blah blah.
maybe
But
it's an actual album that has some type of theme to it instead of just being a bunch of singles that are mashed together.
right, right. I think
I
it's
mean,
going to be
I
a
don't know. I'm not the expert on this panel when it comes to black music.
Me either.
clearly. But
It's
LB,
a
are
You
you?
family
said
thing.
Justice League, and I went the completely wrong direction.
So LB, does this interest you? This track list?
Bruh, I'm looking at Jada Kiss's albums. Okay. I heard the
Top five.
one I heard the one with
Top.
Fab.
Mhm.
I didn't hear top 5 Dead or Alive. So the last one I heard was The Last Kiss. Like, bruh, I just don't really like Jada Kiss as a solo rapper. You feel me? Like, with the locks,
You
he
like?
cool. Like, he could spit, but it's just like he kind of like
Uh,
Fabulous to me. Like, they just can't put together albums.
yeah, I feel you. I would say probably listen to Top Five Dead or Alive because I think that was a really solid album from him. But I feel like Styles P is more consistent than him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Style. I like Styles a little bit more
Well,
than
at
Jada.
least you ain't say Chic Luch, bruh.
Nobody who?
Uh-huh.
Right.
Man, I speaking of Chic Luch, you remember when he dropped like the first solo album?
Nope.
Like, oh well, I remember like they was trying to make Chic a thing, like he could rap now. He was like, "No, bruh,
Mm.
this ain't working, bruh. Y'all ain't finna make Chic a thing, bruh." This was like when probably about 03, 04.
Yeah, man. This gonna be a crazy year for music because like it started off slow, but now a lot of people are gonna start dropping because it's getting close to the summer, and got still got a lot of big releases coming out from other artists. Speaking of which, leads me into my next thing. Let me stop sharing my screen real quick.
I'll check the album out as long as you remind me.
Yep. This one definitely, I know it's not up any of y'all's alleys, but I think it's still y'all can chime in and whatnot. So
Already telling me I'm not a fan.
It's messed up.
so so Mr. Little Uzi Vert is dropping his
Yeah. You
long
definitely on
awaited.
your own.
Yeah, he's
Oh
dropping his
no!
long awaited. He's dropping his long awaited new album,
Oh
Eternal Take. Go
no, this your show. I ain't gonna do you like that. Go ahead, bro.
ahead. No, so
What
pretty
is
much it
this
came out.
person?
He look like
He is
Kodak Black Sun, bro.
y'all gotta give Uzi some respect, man. Like when everybody say like, yo, what like whenever ask people like I don't fuck with no little rappers besides Uzi. I don't even fuck with Wayne. I fuck with Uzi. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
I guess it's just because it's an East Coast bias thing. Because I fuck with East Coast artists and stuff. So
I'll be a
but
Lil Wayne fan because he's a Packer fan, and I saw him at the game.
but pretty much Lil Uzi, he's coming out with his long-awaited album Eternal Take. This was supposed to come out like 2018, but like he was having label issues and stuff. So he came out with it's finally coming out. I think it's coming out either next week or the following week or something like that. He went on Twitter. And he made this poll asking people to pick an album art, which I thought that was pretty cool. Because
Okay.
nowadays the only people that really make album releases interesting is like Kanye West. Like who else is pretty much like saying, "Hey, you want to come see this this little short movie in IMAX?" You know what I'm
Kanye
saying?
West makes everything interesting.
I agree.
Except for his white
So
T-shirts that he sells for $100.
That's true.
or those his Jesus socks for like $50.
Okay, well, okay, I'm not super interested or super invested or anything, but I'll play this game. Do we know any of the names of the songs that are going to be on this album?
There's only one. There's two actually. Full time shuffle where he's dancing and stuff. Like I gotta give Uzi credit because he like I was more shocked when I saw. I'm always shocked when I could see an artist breakdancing. Like when I saw Jadakiss breakdancing, like that shit blew my mind. I was like, I was not expecting that. And then I saw fucking Lil Uzi fucking breakdancing and shit. Like so, he's one of those artists that like he's very versatile. He can go in that pop lane, go in the rap lane. And he's from Philly. You know what I'm saying? I like I said, I have that bias towards like just Philly artists in general. So I'm looking forward to this album. I know it's not gonna be everybody's cup of tea, but out of these three,
Did you
just
answer the question?
what?
Do we know
Oh,
the name of any of the songs?
all right, yeah. There's just two singles that came out: the Full Time Shuffle 2020, where it's like a dance track, and then the one that he just released, where he's using this he sampled Backstreet Boys That Way. Um, that shit's pretty interesting. Um, but those are the only two tracks that he put out from there. He put out other tracks, but I don't think they're gonna that they made the album or
Okay, I pick the upper right one then.
yeah, I would say that too. Because like when I was looking at these, I'd probably do
The
the
other
runner
two
up.
look.
I'd
The
probably want
lower right one is really fucking weird.
yeah. It's supposed to be a play on like occultism and all that shit. Like
Oh yeah, don't do
he
that.
he's coming out with a little short film also with the album. Like
Okay.
I showed LB the trailer and whatnot. That shit's high budget. Like
Yeah.
high budget on it. But I'm curious to see that. You know, there's definitely like other artists out there I'm looking forward to listening to. Like I'm still waiting to see when Kendrick's gonna drop. Hopefully he doesn't wait till like the end of the year to drop. I know a bunch of TDE dudes is about to drop. Like Ab Soul should drop. Reason should drop. Um, Drake's gonna eventually drop soon, probably in like April. I can yeah, he probably like Drake will probably drop in April. J. Cole's supposed to be dropping an album. So yeah, this is the year that like everybody gonna drop an album.
Are you going to talk about the Dixie Chicks new album tonight?
No,
Darn.
Oh my god,
who
cousin,
asked
which
that?
one do you pick?
I don't know their names, but anyone
No,
but
of
the
these
one
three
with the short
pieces
hair.
of artwork for the cover, which one do you pick?
Oh, you talking about the cover? I thought you talking about the Dixie Chicks.
No,
Man,
I don't even remember what they look like.
yeah. Two of the Dixie Chicks look good.
Okay.
Wait,
Okay,
the
but
sentence
this
that.
cover, I I,
Oh, go
I
ahead.
think all the covers are ugly. But if I had to
Okay,
pick
which
one,
one's
the
the
top
least
right.
ugly? Okay, so we all
Yeah,
agree. Is the top
because when
right
you
the one
see,
that won, or is the poll not over?
I didn't really look at the poll. I was just like, I just clicked these out real quick so I can put this together real fast. I gotta go look at the poll later and shit.
Okay.
But most likely it's gonna be the top right and shit. It looks the cleanest. Like when you look at it on Twitter, it's definitely like the cleanest out of all of them. The one below it looks kind of blurry and stuff and whatnot. But that's interesting. I feel like more artists should do that. Like come out with like multiple album covers and just let people choose. Just to make it interesting.
That would be cool. I mean, they could do that for frickin' movies too. That'd be pretty cool. Be able to choose what artwork goes on the Blu-ray or the DVD or whatever.
King Salon. Have you heard of Duke Deuce? Yes, I have. That song's hard. Crunk ain't dead. That should go. That should slap. That should slap. That should
So,
slap.
do you get the little movie that he's coming out with when you buy the album, or do you have to get it separate?
Yeah, yeah. Most likely, like they'll probably package it or they'll just throw it up on YouTube or some shit. Because
Okay.
what artists are doing now that like Travis Scott kind of like like kind of changed the game with the shit. And you know, when he was going on tour, you know, most artists, you buy a piece of merch and you automatically get an album that counts as the album sale. So what he was doing is he was like even putting keychains and stuff. So if you buy a keychain, you get an album and stuff. So like a lot of people are doing that and stuff and whatnot
Oh, okay.
to,
Do it the other way
to boost
around.
to boost their sales. So he might do something like that with the merch and stuff. But a lot of people are anticipating this. I'm pretty sure that it should do pretty well its first week. I would say somewhere around it probably hit 100K first week, somewhere in that range. Because his last album did pretty well. I think that shit went platinum already. Uh, so yeah, I think a lot of people are looking forward to that. But so enough of that.
Yeah, I agree.
See, I don't need to be a fan to talk about the topic. I asked you half a dozen questions.
Yeah, you was intrigued. Hey, but you had a question from the chat from Bon Miller.
What do you say? Let's see. Y'all think Nas got one more classic album? not
No.
after doing not after doing the song with Lil Nas X. Nope. Nope.
He had a classic album.
Hilarious.
Bruh. Most people in hip hop would say Nas has 2 classics, debatable 3.
His first one was definitely classic.
He hasn't had a classic, an arguably debatable classic since Stillmatic in 2001, which I thought was overrated.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. Like when we talk about like who the greatest like rappers are and stuff, like are we counting that by their popularity or how much they sell or because I think it should just be based off your discography, honestly. Because a lot of these artists like they'll have like 10 albums, but like only really 2 or 3 classics.
I mean, for me, it's kind of like sports, man. Like
Thank you.
You gotta go with the stats and the hardware. Like Dan Marino might statistically be the greatest quarterback of not now because it's easy to pass, but he used to be like the statistically greatest quarterback of all time with stats, but no one looked at him as the greatest quarterback of all time.
No, they looked at Joe Montana.
Yeah, like basketball.
And now it's Peyton Manning and Tom Brady.
Yeah, basketball. You got Michael Jordan. But let's see who had similar stats in his era. Clyde Drexler, for example, had similar stats. Well, not similar, but he was white in his era, in his time. Or even like Wilt Chamberlain. No one says Wilt Chamberlain's the greatest of all time.
Dominated.
Yeah, straight dominated. Average 50 in the season, I think. Yeah, and no one calls him the greatest of all time because he only won like 2 championships.
If we're talking, I mean, there needs to be some formula when you're talking the greatest of all time of anything where it's like accomplishments times skill equals GOAT, because nobody ever brings up Mr. 11 Rings Bill Russell. Nobody has 11 fingers.
Yeah. But like for rap, I would think it's a few factors. Your discography, like you said, Purp, and it also means for me not so much popularity, but like what have you done like accomplishment wise? Because I'm pretty sure you got people that'll say some random rapper in New Jersey got 10 classic albums in his career. He's the greatest of all time. But I don't know who that person is.
Yeah, that person's just a hood legend. Like.
Right.
For me, he's the holder of the holocron.
Like for me, I'm not gonna put sales at the top of the list, but you had to have made an impact in hip hop. You know.
Yeah, that's a big. Yeah, that's a key. That's big. That's a big word too. Like, and that's where like, I know a lot of people. I feel like look at Drake as the LeBron because like that pop, like he's popular amongst like younger kids and stuff, but a lot of people don't really respect him like that, and he did make a
Ah,
huge.
I wouldn't say that because LeBron's gonna go down as a top 3 player of all time. He'll never
Mm,
be number 1, but he
mm,
might be number 2 or 3. Drake,
mm.
um, I know people that hate it, but I put Drake more so in the category of Hammer, Vanilla Ice, but with longevity.
Ooh, damn!
No,
Wow!
I'm
Oh,
not gonna say music wise, but more so like
mm.
that crossover ability. You feel me? Because like
Yeah, yeah.
no one's gonna put him in the category of a Jay-Z, Nas, Biggie,
Mhm.
Tupac.
Yeah, because I think those times are done. Like, like we're not going to get another Dre. We're not going to get like, you know, it, like this new generation got their own like, people that they look up to with like classics, and that's the thing about music now. Like everything crosses over. It's very rare to not see a artist cross over and stuff and whatnot. But
Yeah,
you
man.
know,
Like for greats of all time, like I mean, I like people say Wayne, like Wayne will go down as a legend because I mean he's
Mhm.
one of the few rappers that sold 1 million all time, but I wouldn't say he's a top 5 rapper of all time. Like people 10 years younger than me might think Wayne's the greatest rapper of all time, but like yeah, like you said, man, music has changed so much and people put out so much more music now. And like for the most part, I would say most rappers just don't care about that type of stuff. But you still got a lot of rappers out there. But it's kind of harder for say like to have a bunch of Kendrick Lamar's out there today
Yeah.
than it was 20 years ago.
Hmm.
But you to be the greatest of all time, man. I think you have to have at least a classic album. You know,
Okay. Yeah.
you ain't got to drop 20 albums. You can drop 5. But you got to have a undeniable classic like Stillmatic. You feel me? Like Ready to Die.
I would
Not
I would consider like a classic
not
now like
Stillmatic.
would
I
be,
mean Illmatic.
I,
Purp, you there?
I know a lot of you hear me?
Yeah, you broke up for a second.
Oh, my fault. I don't even consider Drake as a rapper. See,
Right.
that's another thing. Like you know, that's a toss up because he does
He does rap.
yeah, he does rap, but like he also makes songs for the females. When he when he's on his R&B shit, and
Not only
he
that,
found a, hmm?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'll say he found a formula that works for him, and like just how like we said like how we said like there's not going to be another Jay or Kanye or Eminem or something like that. There's not going to be another Drake. You're not going to see another rap artist ever have that type of run. Like he's been doing his thing consistently for like the last 10 years. Like you're not going to see that again.
Yeah, yeah, like King Sloan. Like I mean, honestly, I consider Drake a pop artist. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
he raps, like, but
Mhm.
he
But
the crossover appeal he has to me. He's a pop artist. I mean, there's nothing
yeah,
wrong with that. I mean, Drake will go down as a legend. He
yeah,
will. But like, if you say let's make a list of all time top 10 rappers, Drake is not reaching that because like rapping wise,
yeah.
he's not top tier.
Hmm. Yeah, there's definitely people that rap him under you know. But I definitely think when it comes to like beefs and stuff, he's definitely like proven himself enough that like he can at least like attempt to
Yeah, I
like
mean,
even though he admitted that he lost with to Pusha T and stuff. So
man, I'm pretty sure we talked about that. That got
yeah,
me back into hip hop for a bit.
yeah,
Yeah, man, that brought me back in.
yeah,
But yeah, man. To like I said, to answer the question is basically your discography, um, the impact you had, and like lyrically, like you know what I'm saying.
mm,
You can't have the lyrics of MC Hammer and call yourself the
but
greatest of all time. Like no.
yeah. But also there's also like just because you can rap doesn't mean like so like the best. You also have to be able to connect with the people because there are people that can rap their ass off, but people don't give a
Right.
fuck what they're saying, like Eminem.
Right. Right. I mean,
And like,
Eminem's it's a crazy case to me because
mhm,
he, of course, he crossed over like, and that's an issue with Eminem, is because he's the white rapper.
yeah,
So at the same time, I feel like he doesn't get enough respect because of that. Because it was easier for him to cross over once he, got with Dre and all of them. But at the same time, I feel like he should get more. But I can't put him in a top 5 list because, man, he's dropped way too many
Eminem
whack
gets
albums.
plenty of respect. He's gay now.
You feel me? Like he's dropped way too many whack albums, despite
but
how.
you could even say like I've thought about this too, and like, but two things actually. Like one, that hip hop has pretty much become the new pop music
Yeah.
because it's the most popular music in the world right now, and it's not going to change anytime soon. So like,
Yeah. I mean, and
also, what was I going to say?
that's like a whole other discussion too, man. It's like rap has become so watered down that everyone is doing it. It doesn't matter what genre of music you're in.
Right.
It's so easy for people to do it. And I feel like, I'm not one to say, oh, you can't rap or you can't rap. But like, I just feel like the laziness in rap has really made it easier for other people to step in and say, I'm going to rap. But like, I'm not trying to be that old guy because I mean, there's been rock artists and pop artists rapping since the 70s. Like Blondie was making rap songs. You feel me? But now it's.
I like what the Senate said. He said, I can rap like Eminem. I'll show you.
Yeah. Yeah.
That looks about right.
But it's really interesting because like I feel like it was inevitable for hip hop to go in this direction. Like it was only getting bigger and bigger by like every era that was like as the years was going by. Like ever since the 90s, that's where it really started to really see that. And now and hip hop's still young. Like I don't think it's like 50 years old yet. So
yeah. So Bob Miller, I have to ask you, what do you think was Nas's last classic album? I mean, you posed the question, so I want to know because my opinion, Nas ain't dropped the classic album since it was written. Because it was written was a classic to me. Like I don't like
So when did that
Illmatic.
come out?
It was written, came out 96.
Holy shit.
I'm one of the few people that you will hear to say I'm not really a fan of Illmatic. But I'm not one to deny it would be a classic amongst people because it changed the game. It changed how people rapped. Like Nas, like he changed how people rapped. Because before him, people rapped like, my name is Nas, I'm going to the store, and rapping nonsense. He changed how people really rapped.
Oh, before him, people rapped like Snow Dub?
For the most part, yeah. And like I'm for real. For the most part, like lyrically, like yeah, man, he changed how people rapped. Nas will always have that.
And now it's like a lot of rap has become very melodic, or what people would call mumble rap. But but I feel like that's just what hip hop's going to turn is changing into. Like you'll still have people that spit and stuff, but like you're definitely going to see, and there's always been hints of that in earlier eras and stuff. It just didn't take off. Like Ja Rule. Ja Rule had like he harmonized here and there.
But he did a mumble.
Hey,
you understood Ja Rule.
Purp. That's my boy.
Hey, King Sloan, yes, King Sloan, you're right. Storytelling, because like a lot of rap before him, it wasn't telling a story. It's rapping. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
But yeah, man. Don't you be dissing Ja Rule now. Don't. Ja Rule, you can hear what Ja Rule was saying.
Album of any kind of music I ever bought.
I'm gonna leave him alone because 50 is always bullying him and stuff and whatnot. So
I was never a Ja Rule fan. Like once he flipped to the well, I was never a fan, but he was cool till he flipped to the when he had to put it on me hit, and then that's when he flipped to making that kind of music.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I feel him. He was going with what was
Yeah.
successful, like the YouTube algorithm. You have a big video, you got to keep doing it.
Even like going far as back like Bismarck and stuff, he didn't write none of his shit. Like he still was like attempting to sing.
Yeah, yeah,
But I feel
yeah,
like going forward, like you're going to have to be like a crossover artist or some shit like that, like
yeah. I mean,
to stay relevant.
music goes in phases. Who knows? Maybe one day somebody will blow up who's actually rapping. Like
You know, you got
Kendrick. I thought Kendrick Lamar would be that guy to get it back to rapping, but like he doesn't do as much music as you think.
but he takes his time with his
Yeah,
music, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like he still put out like 4 classic albums in the last 10 years. So like, Section 80 classic, Good Kid, Mad City classic, The Pimp a Butterfly classic, Damn was classic, and I'm always because he usually waits like 3 years before putting out another album and stuff. Um, but yeah, he's still popular and stuff, and a lot of people don't want to go for him and stuff. And I just want another. We just need another beef. Nothing too serious, but just another beef.
yeah, bro. That's what I need. I
Speak
need beef.
like speaking with the past the other topic with Lil Uzi. He was beefing with Rich the Kid and stuff. That's a dude, a rapper from New York and stuff. Had him running down South Street and stuff, and that was hilarious. Like this little dude, he just pulled up on him because like they were going to have them back and forth on Twitter or some shit. And, Rich the Kid ended up being in South Street in Philly. I don't know if you know what that is and whatnot, but it's like a main like one of the streets that everybody go to and shit. Like it's got all the stores and whatnot. So there's a lot of people around. So he just pulls up on him and just has him just running down the street and stuff. That shit was funny.
It must be on the other side of town from where Corey Matthews used to live.
Yeah, it's interesting, because I have a friend that like he always says like I'll give anything a chance, you know what I'm saying? But like I'm not that type of person, I don't give everything a chance. Like if I hear something unique or like something that it's like catchy or something like that, I'd be like, all right, that's cool, but I might put that on a playlist or some shit. But overall, like for me, you don't have to be the most lyrical or even what I'm saying. Just if I fuck with your music, I fuck with your music. Because like take like an artist like Kid Cudi, like he's not lyrical, but he just makes very simple music and stuff, and I like it. So
He's still
it is what
around.
it is, huh?
He's still around.
Yeah, he about to
Mm,
he about to drop another album too this year. So looking
mm,
forward to that. Yeah,
interesting.
yeah. He still drops music and stuff and whatnot. So. Yeah, like you said earlier too, like a lot of people, there's a lot of music, and you know, it is hard to keep up if you're not even in the know and stuff. So most people only follow a certain crowd of music and stuff. Like you got SoundCloud rappers, and that's I now remembering the next point I was trying to make. Like, there's really no such thing as underground no more. With the internet, like anybody can go on the internet and build their own fan base, and you don't really need the labels anymore. So there's plenty of artists that like got popping. They waited a couple years and then they signed a deal. Like Nipsey Hussle waited like 10 years before he put out his debut album and shit. Like he was just putting out other projects and stuff whatnot independently. So it's like it's the landscape has definitely changed. People are continuously are signing like fucked up deals though still too. And it's just like you don't it's got to read the fine print.
They make the lyrics. They don't read the lyrics.
But going into my last topic, I think PB might like this one. I think LB might get a kick out of this. This is hell of ironic though. You share the screen. Oh,
Here we go.
Nicki Minaj's husband reportedly arrested for not registering as a California sex offender. Wow.
I'll take his place.
Oh man, like first her brother, and now the dude that you fucking with, like,
Like, what the hell?
what's your thoughts on this, LB?
Did he leave?
Oh no, he's muted. Well, what's your thoughts
Oh,
as a person from the outside looking in?
My bad. No, I was here. I was responding to I was checking a video to respond to a comment because somebody's trying to slander me. All right, so
Oh,
Nicki Minaj's husband reportedly arrested for not resident. Man, she's married to a sex offender.
yeah, and her brother's a pedophile too. So it's
Bruh.
like,
What's going on here, bruh?
and that's why Meek left her. Like this bitch was
Man.
crazy. She's crazy.
she needs a better picker.
What's your thoughts on that?
Bruh, I'm speechless.
Expect a video from LB in the next 48 hours.
No, when did this drop?
This dropped like sometime yesterday.
Oh no, it's too late. I ain't big enough. I got to be right at the moment it happened. Or else I'm wasting my time, bro.
He only does Google Trend stories.
Yeah, exactly.
And ever since Meek left Nicki, like he's been doing, his career has been on the up and up. He's recovered from the whole Drake beef and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
But
I'm looking at this picture, and I am not surprised by what the caption says next to it.
Like, this is
Are you?
crazy. You're married to a person who got charged with a sex crime, and your brother.
and yeah, he was paying all them lawyer fees.
Wait, ain't she from Trinidad?
He was paying all them lawyer fees for his for her brother and shit.
Man, ain't she from?
I mean,
she from Trinidad or something?
Yeah, but she originally from Queens.
Okay, she was. Yeah,
I
she
don't
was born
know
in Trinidad,
what
Jamaica.
operating rooms her parts are from.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, man, it's a crazy ass world, yo. But I know a lot of hip hop outlets that are talking about this, or at least gonna talk about it this week. So yeah, man, it's not looking good for Nicki. She had a decent single that people were fucking with, and then this comes out.
I thought she retired.
That's what I thought, but
nah,
she's
coming back, man. She only retired to make a comeback. I said that when she retired.
Yeah, you did. Man,
What's
hold
good,
on, bruh. So this man's been convicted of first-degree attempted rape. Bruh.
That's your husband. That's your hubby.
Wow. So he's a piece of shit, and he's not even good at it.
I mean, honestly, like, I don't know the facts of the case, but like, who knows? Like, I mean, this is attempted. Like, who knows? I don't know this case or the story or whatever. So, but like, man, just when you hear the word sex, offender or registered for a sex offender, like, you automatically think it's some stuff with kids.
Right.
But yeah, that ain't a good look, homie.
That's definitely not no good look. Like like somebody definitely gonna. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how long her career is. It's on a fast decline. It's been on a fast decline for a while. I never liked Nicki Minaj at all. Like as an artist,
Yeah,
I didn't
same
feel.
here.
I don't.
You hurt my soul.
I know PB. You just like the looking at the backside of.
50-50. The new stuff is nowhere near as good as the old stuff. That is for sure.
Let's
Like,
see.
it doesn't even come close. Like, I remember when it was Starships and Super Bass. Like, those are probably my two favorite songs by her.
Oh my
But the
God,
new
I
stuff
can only
is literally just made so that they could make a music video of her essentially being naked on camera.
like when she made the song "Stupid Ho." I was like, what is this? Like, when was
That's a
it cool to
song
get
that's
her
meant to
back?
be watched on mute.
What was what? Who told Nikki that was cool to just be like use one word and just go like, like that shit is so annoying.
It's not
And
good.
I blame Nikki and also Cardi for the amount of ratchetness in these females that we see
I'm,
today.
I'm looking at pictures of this Megan the Stallion. I'm guessing she's all fake too.
Uh,
Who?
not she's. I would have to look at that, but I think she's pretty natural because like there was this old video of her rapping. She still has fat ass, so it's like before she got popular. But a lot of people they're pushing her to be the next like Cardi B or Nicki Minaj. She was going through a whole label dispute and stuff, but now I guess they figured that all out and whatnot. Word of advice to rappers, even though I'm not a rapper, you should read the
Yeah.
fine print.
You think after 30, 40 years of rappers getting screwed by labels, you think they'll learn. But nope. As long as you throw them some cash in the chain, they good.
Right. And that's why I respect like dudes like Birdman and stuff. Like he wanted him he like got his masters early, like you know what I'm saying, he knew the business and whatnot. There's
And,
just certain people
and
that know the
screwed
business.
everybody else over.
Yeah.
Well, sure.
That's how it go.
That's how it works.
Especially even Jay-Z. You know, so that's the only way you're gonna get like big like that. You fucking over people like you either take something from them or just, because they said Meg the Stallion was only like making like 15K out of like something whatever, however many millions and stuff and whatnot. So yo, I remember that shit. That is the most epic meme gift whatever gif you ever like when Meek was fell down the stairs. It was like ice. He was just walking down. He just I don't know who was recording it. I guess it was he had like uh, surveillance footage of it or some shit, and he just like busted his
Ah,
ass. Just hilarious.
that's
Let me see if I
fantastic.
can, let's see if I can find that. That shit is funny as hell. Let's see.
So what? These women got to work on their look before they work on their rap.
Yep.
Is that how it works now?
Yep.
Son of a bitch. I never heard of this other chick before. I was like, I don't know what the hell she looks like.
I never
She
heard
looks
of her
like
until a
all
few
the
days
rest of
ago.
them.
I forget what the single she had.
Yeah.
She the Hot Girl Summer.
I never heard of her till Tuesday. Somebody started talking about her and about how she's getting screwed over by the label. I'm like, let me Google who this person is.
It's another
Okay.
Kesha. It's a whole nother Kesha situation. Well, that's probably different. We should close this out by a little bit of humor. Hold on, let me get this straight. This shit funny as hell.
Oh, we're gonna talk about the EU.
Oh no, fuck the EU.
Ha! I never said it. I never said it.
I should have said tell Lethal I said it. I said fuck the EU.
But you put it in a thumbnail.
Thumbnail. Oh man, that was so funny. Yeah, it's a
Look at this.
thumbnail. Have you heard of clickbait?
Have you seen this, LB?
Nah, it's the first time seeing this.
Oh my God.
This was happening the whole time.
Bruh, man.
Hey, that's what happened to me on my steps when they were fucking full of ice.
Yo, and Meek was
Except
like,
I don't have a bush at the bottom. I love the fact that he is covered in snow too. That's freaking hilarious.
Yo, this was happening the whole time he was beefing with Drake too, like after like back to back and shit. And it's like,
And Drake's like, yeah, I know how to walk. I'm from Canada.
Kamikaze, you right, bruh. I'm old. You absolutely right.
that shit funny. He complete busted. Yo, that could have ended way worse. Like,
Yeah.
he could have split his head open.
Yeah, bruh.
Oh boy.
What was I doing?
But yeah, that was pretty much all I had for the stream. You know, we almost got the 2 hours, but you know, it is what it is. I think we covered.
We almost made it. It's not like your Zod and you just gotta sit there and talk about nothing for 20 minutes.
Man.
Yeah, Danny, I've been seeing clips saying that Ghost is still alive. I don't believe it. He's probably just dead. I think people are just reaching. I'll wait to see till Power Book 2. We'll see. But till then, you know, he's pretty much dead.
I can't read that comment from Kamikaze Cobra. That ain't safe.
Yeah, niggas didn't mention Public Enemy. You know what I'm saying? No, Public Enemy's dope, you know, but
Nah, you probably talking about Flavor Flav getting kicked out, but you don't talk politics, so.
Yeah, man. I didn't think he was still a part of Public Enemy. This is it's sad, but you know, I feel like he should have probably. I don't know. I'm not gonna say he should have been kicked off a long time ago, but it is what it is. But you know, that's a stream. I appreciate everybody tuning in and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was glad that I could make it right on time, right?
Oh, what's your thoughts on the Batman, the Batmobile, the new Batmobile?
Dude, I think the new Batmobile looks freaking sweet as hell. I love that it looks, I don't know, to me it looked kind of like a Charger or a Challenger that got beefed up with a supercharged engine in the back because they had to put a bunch of armor plating on it.
Yeah, it looks like that shit looked like a V20 engine.
Yeah. Like, I assume it's going to spit fire out of the back like the one from the cartoon or from the 80s or whatever. Like, it's going to have some type of nitrous or something in it like that that's going to allow it to go just that little bit faster than everything else. And I just pray to dear God there's no fucking battling guns in it anywhere.
I feel like there is some guns just hiding. Like they might come out the side or something.
No, man. Like, Batman is not a mass murderer.
I'm cool with it.
I know you are cool with it, but Batman isn't.
Sometimes you just gotta say fuck it, yo. You know, you've been fighting crime for 20 years. These motherfuckers just keep getting out, but you know,
fighting crime for 20 years. This is Batman year one.
I'm talking about the Ben Affleck one, the Ben Affleck Batman.
Oh, the Ben Affleck one, where it's like, you know what? If they didn't kill him, I'm gonna hook him up to the back and drag him for a couple blocks. Fuck these gangsters.
Because he's probably like, you know, these dudes keep getting out. Let me just solve this problem real quick and just pull a bullet in their head. There's no coming back from it.
That's definitely not Batman. That's more Joker.
He's like, you know
Yeah,
what? Joker was the last on my list, but we're gonna go down the line. You killed my
sounds
Robin.
like an Arthur Curry move to me.
That too.
So yeah,
See,
that's my thoughts on the Batmobile. I think it
fuck a
looks awesome.
Batmobile.
People that the only negative thing that I said about the Batmobile was the fact that Matt Reeves is a shit fucking cameraman and he has professionals on set. Let them take the pictures of the Batmobile and fucking release those, you dick.
Hey man, if you have a decent enough computer and stuff, you got a nice monitor and stuff like that, you can
Because I ain't got a
get
problem
that.
with the lighting, but half of the pictures are blurry.
It's probably on
Yeah.
purpose.
I don't want no soft focus photos.
Hmm.
Want some 8K photos?
Right.
Yeah,
I
man.
want to use that 100 megapixel zoom.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah, I appreciate everybody showing up. We're gonna close this out and everybody can say the outros. I appreciate y'all popping up in the panel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We had a dope little conversation. People having a good time in the chat and whatnot, and you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm going to give y'all a little preview. This is going to drop on my uh it's going to drop on my channel as soon as I get done uploading this and whatnot. Probably within like an hour or something like that. I'm gonna wait on it, but y'all get a sneak peek. Give me a second though.
This guy's here pulling
Peeking
the
the
Zod.
sneaks. Well, that's okay. No, while he's bringing that up, I'll plug my channel. I'm PB. You can find me at Pop Culture PB on YouTube and Twitter. I do videos talking about Marvel, Star Wars, DC, and High Council highlights. So, if you want to go enjoy a laugh, go over to my channel and click on a video.
And you can find me at the Lonely Banter, where I talk about things I just have no clue about. But if you like that
And
kind of
you're a
thing,
weenie.
I'm mean.
I know. I
So
said you're a
mean he gets
weenie.
blocked by 40-year-old Norwegians.
Yeah. If you want to come
But
to a
then again,
channel,
we all did. So,
yeah, we all got blocked by a middle-aged white man.
Middle aged black man.
For
See
just being.
now PB can feel what how we feel. We're oppressed. He's oppressed. That's what.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm oppressed by the white man.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I feel like you found what you're looking for, and it's giving you problems, Purp.
No. I found it though. It's gonna be a difficult.
Comic chat. I'll tell you how I really feel about Matt Reeves. I don't feel anything.
Cold blooded. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to do it like this then. See if this works.
Hey, Sloan, like, bruh, really, like, he really lucky. Like, I can restrain myself. I'm not gonna go Second Street Marvel on anybody.
That was epic.
Oh man, I still got to go back and watch that one from what is it, like 3 or 4 weeks ago now, when he really went off.
Yeah, I know the exact. I don't know the exact date, but I
It
can.
was
It's
with
easy to find.
Firewater.
No, it was the week after that, so it had to been. I'm trying to remember what day it was. It was within the last month.
Okay,
Hold
because it
on.
was on the trailer park, right?
Yeah, Trailer Park Live.
Let me know if
Freaking
y'all can hear
hilarious
this.
stuff. Are we supposed to hear something?
Wait, hold on. I don't think I shared the audio. Give me a second.
Come on, StreamYard. That needs to be fixed.
Oh yeah,
I don't understand
StreamYard
why they
been
haven't.
acting. My bad. Yeah, StreamYard been acting up, man, with like playing videos and the audio. All right, let me find that episode. It was.
When are we gonna understand that we
There
are
we go.
put on earth to love? That's all it's about. Everybody want to figure out how complicated life is and break it down. This is what I truly think. I I really think that
Fucking let somebody
it's going
possessed
to keep
onto your
going
channel?
on. War gonna keep going on. Frustration gonna keep going on. Anger gonna keep going on. Till we finally go back down to the simplest word: love.
That's the show, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed that little preview. You know, y'all are special, so I gave you a special preview. So, you know, I will see y'all March 25th. That'll be the next live stream, 11 p.m. Who knows who might show up? Um, appreciate everybody, and you know, have a great rest of your night. You know, rest of your weekend, and whatnot. And I'm out.
Goodbye.
See ya.